Yo, what is up? It is your boy Stephlyon. And if you've watched like one of the last episodes, when I got to try out my baby, the Anvil Asgard, this ship went from I didn't know even it existed to it's my favorite ship, and I am saving up to buy the ship as my pledge ship because it's going to be my end goal ship. This is what I want it to be because it is a beautiful ship. We're going to be watching the behind the ships. Let's actually hear what this ship is all about because all I know from it is what I experienced when I was playing with the ship, which was awesome, by the way. But yeah, let's get right into this. Look at that thing, bro.
The Anvil Asgard is the Valkyrie on steroids.
Say it's a ship on steroids. Hey, you can't say that. Now people are gonna think I'm juicing when I buy this thing.
It's here to deliver larger vehicles than the Valkyrie is capable of, but without the troop deployment side of it.
I don't care about troop deployment.
This is
I
for
just
the person with no.
Oh, its purpose is to deliver vehicles? I thought its purpose is cargo.
The tank doesn't have a big enough garage.
I would say it's a beast with tons of weapons.
Look at
It's ready for action combat.
I cannot imagine a ground vehicle that won't fit in the back of this ship.
That's
but
crazy.
I know where we work, so
You can take snub fighters. Yo, y'all don't understand. When I used the Asgard, bro, and I saw the amount of guns I had as the pilot, I was knocking ships out of the sky in seconds, gang.
I think that's probably not a good idea to say. The big exterior changes are we've now got our missile rack on top of the ship.
Damn,
It also
yeah.
looks more aggressive
I
because
like
all
that.
of its weapons now face forward. We've got two new wings on the top. They are now supporting engines instead of guns. We have new rear thrust.
The thing is, I believe, the wings give it a very unique look. I really like that aspect to it, but I did feel like they were really wide, and even where the engines were kind of like felt flimsy, like if it could get knocked out really easily. That was kind of a worry for me, but I did end up losing a wing, and it didn't make much of a difference. I don't know if that's intended, or you're gonna patch that later where you're gonna get some drag on that side or whatever, but right now, it looks unique with the wings.
To help it propel itself. Now it's carrying a tank. I think one thing to notice is the underwing of the thing. It looks structurally sound. We really tried to make that.
Nah, but look at this, right? I feel like this part here looks structurally sound. This thing on its own looks structurally sound. And this thing right here, that don't look structurally sound, I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a worry for me. That was a big worry.
That extra wing that's now carrying an engine look like it can carry an engine.
We've also
Look at it, man.
extended and thickened the rear ramp entrance so that the bigger Nova can actually fit.
Okay, guys, let's talk about the ramp. The ramp is a little bit buggy right now. The ramp, he said extended, and now it pinged something in my brain. Because it's extended, I think it clips into the ground, and then when you open your ramp, your ship starts moving, even if your engines are off. I think that might actually be an issue right now that they have to sort out because it was weird. Like my ship was moving when I was landing because I opened my ramp. It was crazy.
If you're dropping into a battlefield for like a beach landing or something, you just like shoot everything at once, clear the area to let the tank or whatever.
No, he just crushed them mofos.
We also have a few cool paints. My personal preference is the copper paint.
The jet black one looked beautiful. I do like the white
It's
too.
obviously impressive. You don't really like get the full scope of how big it is until you like enter through those front doors and you see the roof just.
Bruh, that's the thing. The roof is impressive. When I actually just took in, because like when I first saw it was at the Invictus launch week, and I didn't really pay attention because there's so many ships, so many vehicles, there's a lot of things going on, so my brain didn't get time to like take it in on its own. When I went into it, when it was in my hangar, and I just saw how high that roof is and how big it was, and I'm like, all of this for one pilot to control is insane.
Super far above your head.
Yeah.
The hangar interior, it's basically just like huge cavernous space.
Literally, man.
Like a very tall area. It's almost, I've heard it described as being church-like.
Yeah. Oh, a
The side
cathedral.
walls repeat in a fashion that's similar to like a cathedral.
Yeah.
And at the end of it is a window to habitation that draws your eye towards it.
I don't like that window. I would have rather the window wasn't there and maybe like a I don't know, a half-foot railing, because the fact that I can't jump from there down into the hangar, it's like, bro, if I need to do something real quickly, I have to go down the ladder. That's ass. I want to be able to just jump down there, but I guess it's a thing that they chose to do, right?
We've cut the crew complement down from 4 to 2.
Exactly.
There's only a pilot and a turret gunner / engineer now.
That's all you need. At most, you need 2 people to control the ship. So on your own, if you're planning on doing cargo, a little bit of bounties here and there, I think the ship can do HRTs. I did a high-risk threat with this, so like it can do that. You can do it with one person. One person. That's the part of the ship that really sold me, because I'm mostly a solo player. Like 90% of the time, I'm a solo player. I play with you guys from time to time, or I play with a friend. That happens really rarely. So the fact that I can do everything I want to do with this ship, it just means it encapsulates everything that I need for my game style.
So we have a full bunk for the pilot and the gunner. We then have a little bathroom off to one side.
This thing is a prison bathroom, bro. They've been making the prison toilet bowl kombucha in there, bro. Like, look at that thing, bro. That looks straight out of a prison, bro.
Very comfortable habitation.
It's not comfortable.
Locker, decent.
Oh, those are lockers.
And a chow line, I think is what we call it still. It also has
When those start working and you can actually like inject food into your ship and like make it, that's gonna be a touch of excellence.
slightly bigger cargo grid than the Valkyrie. This one gets up to 180, but that's floor to ceiling in the back there, so it can be a little unwieldy if you do fill it up all the way.
Yeah. Honestly, after what I've tried, I think you can get roughly 250 SCU of cargo in there. Like, I think I did around 210, and I felt like there was a lot more space to get more in there. So I do think 250, especially if you're doing the one SCU smaller boxes, 250 definitely.
It's kind of in that weird spot where it's a military ship with an enormous cargo hold, so it kind of gets the best of both worlds.
Yes, it
Get
does.
your tank on the battlefield with ease.
Providing as much fire as it wants to. You've then closed that ramp, lifted back off, and got the hell out.
And it's fast. That's the thing. It's so fast. The fact that it has those engines. I was driving and I was like, why does this thing move like a literal light fighter? It moved like a light, for a big, huge ship, it felt like a light fighter in my hands. And I'm like, what's going on? Why is it so fast? Going forward, it is freaking quick. Lifting off, tilting, doing everything. It is quick. It can keep up with the smaller ships, which is crazy for a medium-sized ship, in my opinion. Oh nah, bro. But yeah, I love this ship. This is genuinely right now. I always thought Crusader would be my favorite and like company manufacturer, but this ship just jumped the queue. It is actually like, now it's this ship, then the C1 Spirit. The C1 is no longer my favorite ship in this freaking game. I feel so terrible because since I started playing, I've loved the C1 Spirit, and it's been my like flagship. This is what I want. This is what I want to upgrade my final package to. But now that I'm deeper in the verse and I'm learning a lot more, thanks to you guys, thanks to the hours I'm spending, I feel like this ship is it. This is the perfect ship, and it's going to actually be crazy. If I can actually save up to pledge to this ship, I am going to be really, really happy with myself, because this is an amazing ship. I didn't even know it was coming out, and from seeing it, like using it once, I was sold. Like, I was sold once. I used it to do cargo, combat, everything, and it just performed so well, and that's really impressive. I really do like that. But yeah, let me know, what do you guys think about the Anvil Asgard? Is it a ship that you guys will enjoy? Like, do you already have it? That's a sick paint. If you do have it, let me know how you're experiencing it. Is there any bugs? Because as I said, the ramp is kind of buggy right now. Is there any other bugs I'm missing? Is there any downsides that I am not seeing because I'm just in love with the ship? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, guys, look, if you enjoyed this reaction, make sure to leave a like and a subscribe. Join the party. Become a member if you want to do a little bit more for the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one.